Hey, how's it going? My name is Mitali. I'm mostly in the moment, and we're looking at the twin flame energies for the middle of November. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It means so much to me, truly. Thank you very much. And with that, let's get started. What is going on for the twin flames in this crazy middle of November? All right, so we got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is my marriage, long-term commitment, and beliefs. System of beliefs. Belief in a system card. So I do feel like there's a lot of this going on with the twin flames. Either you're changing up your beliefs about the twin flame journey. So you might have released your twin flame, especially if you're just starting out on your journey. You just discover the twin flame journey. You found someone that you believe to be your twin flame, and now you're doubting it. And then you're hearing all these messages from other tarot card readers and other blogs and articles and whatnot that you need to release your twin flame. You need to release expectations of this journey, of this connection. So there's a lot of twin flames releasing their twin flame. A lot of twin flames, if you're further along your journey, are releasing what the twin flame journey means to you. We all have our own beliefs, our own description of what twin flames are. There's a general concept, and we all kind of, tweak and edit our own beliefs until we get, somewhere that we feel comfortable with. There's a lot of you making huge changes in your perception of the twin flame journey at this time. And then there's a lot of you that are ready to enter a committed relationship, whether it's with your twin flame or a soulmate or a karmic soulmate that you think is your twin flame now, or just someone to settle down with. That is a real contender for a serious relationship or for a marriage. And for a lot of you, this could be your twin flame, that things are getting serious between the two of you. You've talked about it. You talked about your life together. Things are changing in your twin flame journey, whatever stage you're in. Yeah, this is a big change. The Hierophant is also a number 5 card, which is 5 is the number of change. Yeah, 5. I knew that Spirit was pointing me to that number 5 for a reason. And here's the confirmation, a number 5, again, 5 of Swords here. And for me, the 5 of Swords is kind of a card of there's change in the wind. In reverse, for me, it means that there's a positive change in the wind. Positive changes happening for twin flames, but these are big, big changes. These are things that you're like, I can't believe I didn't look at the twin flame journey this way before. Of course, if I release expectations, that's going to bring in the person that's for my highest and best good right now. Whether it's romantic, whether it's my twin flame, whether it's just the person that's my Mr. or Mrs. right now, or the one, whatever it is, you're changing your beliefs of how your spiritual beliefs connects with your romantic life. And that is making huge, huge changes in your romantic life. So get ready, because this is the start. November is just the start of the effect of this. Your change comes from within. As soon as you change your thoughts and your belief, it ripples out into your physical life. So whatever you're changing about your beliefs about the twin flame journey is coming to fruition starting now. Just watch in the next few months, 6 to 8 months even, huge changes are going to be happening in your romantic love life. in a very big way. Okay, so let's look at the divine masculines feelings about the divine feminine at this time. The divine masculines feelings, emotions about their connection to the divine feminine. The 7 of Wands. Okay, I do feel like the divine masculines are feeling like I've come too far. I am going to do this no matter what. This is kind of where the divine masculines get that second wind in the connection. And yes, we mentioned in my last reading that this happens a lot where you feel like, oh, I feel like my twin flame is right around the corner. But instead of them appearing in your physical life, instead of them communicating with you, reaching out to you via text message or email or phone call or whatever, you don't get anything. And it's like, why did I just feel like that my twin flame was going to walk through that door, that they were going to call my phone right now, that I have a reason to pop open the champagne? Why did I get that feeling so strongly out of nowhere with the image of their face in my head, and then nothing happened? And then it just goes back to my day-to-day life. What happened there? Why did I get that feeling so strongly? It's because things like this happen where your twin flame is making huge moves towards you in the physical. And then, you feel like they're right around the corner because you're very intuitive. You pick up energies stronger now. You can feel the energies like they're right next to you, like they're right behind that door, right? About to come in any second, but they're not. You just feel their energy. So yeah, this is kind of where the divine masculine gets that second wind. Is like, yes, I'm ready to fight more for this love, for this connection. Like, I'm feeling it. I want to do something about it. They've made a move. They've made a huge move, and they're sticking behind it. Yeah, the Death card. I fell on the divine feminine side. At this point, I did feel this. I didn't really necessarily want to lead with this, but the divine feminines are definitely feeling a sense of pulling their energies away from the divine masculines, which is going to lure in and make the divine masculines want to come in to the divine feminine's energy. So instead of you, divine feminines, always reaching out your energies to the divine masculines, always putting your thoughts and visions out there towards your divine masculines, as you pull away, as you change your thoughts and beliefs, as you figure out how manifestation works, how this twin flame journey works, better, clearer in each of those big steps like this, especially because we just had 11/11 too, November 11th. Around this time is usually when you get more clarity on how the twin flame journey works. As you start stepping away from that neediness energy, from that wanting, from that desire, from all those kind of energies that kind of hold you back, and you kind of enter that energy of, hey, if this happens, that's great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I'm still be fine, I'll still be living my best life. This is a goal. It's not something I want, not something I desire, not something that is out of reach. Because want and desire, those kinds of words, it kind of signifies that you can't get it, And as if you've been following me, you know that I do not like the word, very strongly dislike the word waiting. You are not waiting for your twin flame. You are living, and you are living your best life right now. And if your best life includes your twin flame right now in the condition that they are in, then they will enter your life too. You are never waiting for your twin flame. You're always in union with your twin flame. You're always living your highest and best life. I want to let that soak in for a bit, because that's a lot of the inner work that you have to do in order to come into union. Recognizing that it's like having union with yourself, having union with that higher power, and that's what manifests the physical aspect. When you're in union with yourself, you're in union with your twin flame, who is a part of yourself. You're in union with the higher power, the universe, God, source energy, creator, whatever holy name you call that higher power. This is the representation of that. As above, so below. You know, whatever happens in the higher realms happens in the physical realm. Okay, so the divine feminines, feelings towards their divine masculines. King of Cups, there you go. Divine feminines, you are in a very emotionally mature place in your connection right now. That's why marriage is on the table. That's why long-term commitment is on the table. That's why joining not just physical life, but your beliefs, your spiritual life is on the table. That's why you divine masculines are fighting for this connection now, because you are in a very emotionally mature state at this time. Very cool, very easy, very breezy. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like divine feminines are not putting everything into this connection. You know, you have other things going on in your life that you've already started. You know, and at this point it gets kind of tedious, right? Like, yeah, I am trying to go after that job or career that I love, or make moves in my career, or, you know, move into that better location, or, you know, work on my other relationships, friendships, family relationships, whatever. You know, I started this, and yeah, I guess I can do that while my love life figures itself out. But it's like, come on, divine feminines. Your divine masculines have a second wind for their willingness, their energy, their power, their fortitude, their sense of, I need to check out this connection. I need to follow up on this connection. I need to make moves in this connection. They have that very powerful second wind. And divine feminines, you're getting that same thing in other areas of your life. You're getting that second wind to finish or follow up on or make the next move in your career, your friendships, your family life, your home life, your health, whatever it is. This is the last push, twin flame. This is the last push. You know, if you've been working out, you kind of wavered for a bit, get back in there. If you've been meditating, you kind of wavered off, get back in there. If you've been doing a technology cleanse, get back in there. You know, if you've been telling yourself, I need to listen to less tarot card readers and watch less YouTube videos or watch less dramatic TV shows and movies, get back in there. This is the last push. Whatever you've been working on throughout this twin flame journey, this is the last push. You can do it. This is the last cycle. Finish strong. This is it. The final push. Okay, the divine masculine's thoughts towards the divine feminine. All right. Wow. Are you kidding me? The Five of Swords. Very similar to what it was before. Excuse me a second. So funny. As soon as I pulled the Five of Swords, I get a little bit of a distraction. But yeah, you saw that it hit the Five of Swords right in the union space. So the wow, okay, the divine masculines is the one creating this change here. They're the ones being affected by this change of thought the most at this time, because all right, so in manifestation it goes idea, thought, emotionally align, and then manifestation, right? This kind of change in energy, whatever you released, whatever you change your thoughts and beliefs in regards to this twin flame journey, it went directly to the divine masculines, and they changed their plans like that second. You might have felt it, that that something switched. You know, the gears were switched for the divine masculines almost immediately. Almost immediately. It's kind of like as soon as the divine feminine released their twin flame or changed their beliefs on what the twin flame journey is, it's like the divine masculines almost immediately changed their plan of action to whatever they were doing to focus on and zone in on this journey. Almost immediately. This is, wow. Okay, the divine feminine's thoughts towards the divine masculines. There we go. The judgment card. This card wanted to kind of flip up. Here we go. The 1111 twin flame card. Happy marriage, happy home card. Okay, so this is divinely guided. So divine feminines, you weren't alone. A lot of people believe that your thoughts are of your own making. Actually, most of the thoughts that come through your head are divinely inputted in your mind. That's why they say a lot of creative people are really intuitive as well, because they're getting the divine message. They're getting the divine downloads. They're getting the creative inspiration, right? Yeah, you were helped, divine feminines. You were helped to make this change from within. It was time. It was definitely time. You might have had a really, really deep moment of thought about this connection, about your twin flame. One of those like typical obsessive or uncontrollable amount of energy and thought that just kind of runs out of you sometimes when it comes to thinking about your twin flame on this twin flame journey. You know what I'm talking about. If you've been on this journey, you know when you're lying in bed late at night and then just like the floodgates just open. It could be a song, it could be a video, it could be something that happened that day that just kind of unleashes a huge amount of energy. Yeah, you were guided, you were helped, divine feminines. You're never alone on this journey. You have your higher self, you have your spirit team, you have higher guidance helping you along the way. This is time for you to make this change, divine feminine within, and it has almost immediate results with your twin flame. Wow, the magician card manifested like that. I can't snap my fingers 50% of the time. Definitely feeling a lot of releasing going on. I feel like this was kind of very cathartic for you, divine feminines. It was definitely something that you felt like needed to happen and you feel a lot better afterwards, right? Whatever this is. But if you've been on the twin flame journey, you've had this kind of moment happen many times throughout the journey. Usually 1, 2, 3 handful of times during a year. Yeah, but this was a big one. This was a big one. And we have the new moon also starting off this week. So it's just, it's too many cards. It's definitely, the intention is set. There's new energy in this connection. You know what it is? It's like the old energy was vacuumed out of this connection. And that void in the connection needs to be filled. And it's allowing the divine masculines to kind of put their energy into this connection at this time. You know, more. While the divine feminine focuses on making it with the other things that the divine feminine has started in their life. It's definitely this is big. This is a big change. Divine masculine's action towards the divine feminine. The Union card, which way? Yeah, immediately, almost immediately, the divine masculines are like gunning for union. That's what happens, you know, when you kind of release all that energy in the connection in your own life, it just makes room for something to come in finally. You know, there's enough space for something like this to come in, your twin flame to come in, this new life, this new career, new whatever. Releasing all that energy was so necessary. Divine feminines and divine masculines, you know. It allows for this connection to come in. Wow. I mean, you can see the divine masculines are like, let's go. I'm ready. I'm being called. I'm here. Divine masculine's action space towards the This is why I love doing readings for the collective. Confirmations like this. The reunion card twice. I mean, this is in the divine masculine's action space towards the divine feminines, towards this connection at this time. 2 reunion cards. They're thinking about you hard. They're being called to you like soulmates do. This is beyond your control now. Wow. Divine feminine's action space towards the divine masculines. The Devil card. Wow. Devil card is a very physical energy. It's a really 3D energy. Interesting. So I'm getting here the divine feminines have kind of released their obsessive thoughts, their negative thoughts, their heavy energies that was negatively impacting the physical component of this connection for a very long time. You've now released it. You know, the 8 of Cups is releasing something that's emotionally difficult to release, that's hard to move on from, so hard that you might even cycle back to those kinds of habits and behaviors. No, this time it's for good. That's what I'm saying. This is such a big release of energy, Divine Feminines. Such a release of negative energies that was holding down the lack of union, that was blocking union in your connection. And we know that your heart is in the right place. You've released this, and it's a positive thing. It's a great thing. You did it out of love. You did it out of knowing it's the right thing to do, being okay with it, feeling fine. I'm going to live my best life, whatever happens in this connection. And this is something that's like a change you're sticking with. The Eight of Cups in reverse, that's a change that you're finally sticking with. That was really, really hard to do. You might have had cycles, months, years, more than that, longer than that, where you kind of kept cycling through this journey, being obsessed with them, and then going off and doing your own thing, and then coming back to this connection and obsessing about it, and watching too many tarot card readings and getting readings, and thinking too much about them and feeling bad about yourself and your life and whatever, and then letting that go and getting back to a good place again. It's just like cycle, right? You're finally at this place, Twin Flame, where you're so good with where you are, who you are, and what your life is, that you're okay. If this happens, that's great. If it doesn't, I'll be fine. This is a goal, though. This is a goal of yours, to have a very happy partnership with the highest and best romantic partner for you. You know it. You have it. This is meant for you. You already know that this is happening for you in your lifetime soon, right? You already have it. You don't. There's no want or desire for it, because you already have. This is already yours. This connection, this partnership, this life is already yours. That's it. This is the start of so many twin flame reunions. And it happens like this, right? When you don't even care to have it anymore. You set it and you forget it. You set the goal and you live your highest and best life. And then it'll come through. This is incredible. This is a huge sign from the universe that reunions are literally happening starting now. So many for the next year and 2 years. For a lot of you that watch my readings, because I read specifically mostly for my own viewers, the next few months, next 6 to 8 months, you're going to definitely start seeing something big happen in your romantic love life. For some of you, it's starting right now, this year. All right. If you resonate with this reading, please check out my extended twin flame reading. Down below is a link for that in Vimeo. I'm Natalie, reminding you to stay mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace.